Hello, hello. Welcome, tribers in hashtag Candle Mindset. For those who see me first time, but I believe you see me more times. Anyway, my name is Rad, and it's my great honor to be your host today. And I'm working as a mindset coach who's helping people with great ideas, either for business, for charity, for products, or any other services, to gain clarity on them, why they want to achieve them, why they want to make them true, and how they can proceed, create the plan how to follow, to proceed, to get to those places, to get them, make them real. And today I would like to talk about something actually not related to this. However, maybe in some way. I would like to talk about emotions, especially if you are a man. We are raised this way, we are grow up in this way that showing up our emotions, even feeling them, is a sign of weakness, isn't it? Especially if you show up that you feel sad or angry, all the negative or labeled negative emotions. However, how does suppressing your emotions help you in life? Does it? Probably in some ways, yes. Personally, my favorite characters in any movie, books, are the guys who are very composed, I would say closed, not showing up any emotions, yet you feel that power in them. And believe me, it is good to be able to control your emotions. That's the thing we need to learn. To properly process our emotions. Not to suppress them. Because suppressing, well, for me it didn't work out well. I would say I had few situations I'm not proud of where all of those suppressed emotions, especially the anger I had, the stress, the anxiety I had, all of them just burst out at one point in my life. Like I say, I had 2 or 3 situations like this where they just where I explode, and people around me were very, very surprised. Me myself, I was very surprised how much of those negative emotions I had in me. I heard some people by what I've said, not physically, but by what I've said, and I'm not proud of this. However, this lessons shows me that suppressing your emotions, it's not good, because no matter how strong you are, or you think you are, no matter how much effort you put in suppressing them, first of all this effort is just waste of energy. It's just adding unnecessary layer of another anxiety in your life. You have to all the time, control yourself, holding back, and it's just waste of energy. Think how much energy you waste on this, how much energy you have to put in that kind of actions. What if you learn how can you safely process your emotions, especially those you don't like? What if you first of all understand that having those emotions like anger, anxiety, sadness is okay. It's just a part of being a human. It doesn't mean you are that kind of person. You just have those kinds of feelings, those kinds of emotions. And that's okay. The point here is to learn how can you go with them, how can you safely process them, unleash them, not making harm to anyone. And there are ways to do so. One of the ways that can help you is to have some supportive system like your friends, your family, communities, where you can talk about your emotions. Because talking about what you actually feel is one of the ways that will help you understand exactly what's going on in you. And by this, you will learn more about yourself. And just talking about your emotions without judging, without being judged, it's very powerful and releasing exercise. If you cannot talk with someone, or if you cannot find anyone, even though I'm here, if you cannot find anyone that you trust, that you want to talk with, that you are willing to talk about what's going on with you, what's going on inside you, what kind of emotions you feel, just write them down. Write down in your journal, how do you feel? And write down as well, how do you want to feel for them? So take that step forward to actually replace this kind of feeling that you don't like, that you don't want, in the one that you want. Another very helpful exercise is meditation. When done properly, it helps you calm down. It helps you process your emotions. Because you focus on yourself, on what's going on in you, what's going on in your heart, in your soul. And by this, you actually are able to go over that. Figure out why you feel this way and what you want to do with this. Very good thing I've read a few times, advice from a book. I don't remember who wrote this, but it says, whenever you feel anger or that kind of pressure to act, even if it's something bad in the society opinion, wait 24 hours before you do anything. Whenever you feel that negative emotions, wait 24 hours before you act on it. This way, you're allowing yourself to actually process this emotion properly. And then if after 24 hours you want to still act on it, just act. But before that, just wait those 24 hours with this. And as I mentioned already, if you cannot find anyone to talk with, or meditation is not your gig, write down your emotions in the journal. Write them down, why you feel, what makes you feel this particular way. And of course, remember to add this replacement emotions that you want to feel instead. And then figure it out. How can you actually add this into your life? How can you actually shift your perception from the negative to the positive emotion? By this, you are more aware of what's going on, what kind of feelings you have, and on the impact of those feelings on your life. If you would like to get some support, I've already mentioned, join #CandoMindset community, where I'm gathering like-minded people to help each other with all what's going on in our lives, on our journeys to our goals, to our dreams. For more free resources, check the links below. And also, I'm here, so if you are ready to move forward, to take that step, just drop me a message and we'll see how we can go with this. With all this, I wish you many blessings.